Hi guys, what is up? And today I'm going to be reading to you guys. And today we're going to read Dive Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. Now this is the one and it's from school because I just got into year 3. But if you're American, I'll say grade 3. So let's start reading it. Well, I've already started reading it, that's my chapter, but I'm just going to read it from the top so you literally know what's happening and stuff. Oh guys, and please subscribe, and this is my new, and this is the new thing I'm starting, and I'm going to be reading to it guys, and to you guys, to like people who want to watch. And this is the first one. So here we go. September, Monday. I guess Mum was pretty proud of herself for making me write in that journal last year, because now she went and brought me another one. But remember how I said that if some jerk caught me carrying a book with diary on the cover, they were gonna get the wrong idea. Well, that's exactly what happened today. Sissy punch, my brother Roderick. Now that Roderick knows I have another journal, I better remember to keep this one locked up. Roderick actually got hold of my last journal a few weeks back, and it was a disaster. But don't even get me started on that story. Guys, this is the picture if you'd like to see them. There we go. Next page. Guys, I'm not going to read it all in this. I'm going back to my chapter. Then in a few weeks, then in another video, I'll read another bit. And then soon when I finish. Okay. Even without my Roderick problems, my summer was pretty lousy. Our family didn't go anywhere or do anything fun, and that's Dad's fault. Dad made me join the swim team again, and he wanted to make sure I didn't miss any meets this year. Kill 'em, Brandon. No mercy, Todd. Stop shivering, Greg. Chatter, chatter. Dad's got this idea that I'm designed to be a great swimmer or something. So that's why he makes me join the team every summer. Guys, this is the picture. It will also show the other cover of the other bit I'm going to read, but it doesn't really matter. Here we go. So this is the bit I just read. Now I'm reading this bit. At my first swim meet a couple of years ago, Dad told me that when the Empire shot off the starter pistol, I was supposed to dive in and start swimming. But what he didn't tell me was that the starter gun only fired blanks. So I was a whole lot more worried about where the bullet was gonna land. Then I was about getting myself to the other end of the pool. I'm not gonna show you the picture because you already saw it, so don't see it again. And my other channel's Dragon Slayer. That's my channel, and if you want to watch my Dragon Slayer, that is my channel. And my brother has a channel called Kit Jones, so well, watch it. Even after Dad explains the whole starter pistol concept to me. I was still the worst swimmer on the team, but I did end up winning most and improved at the awards banquet at the end of summer. That's only because there was a 10-minute difference between my first race and my last one. So I guess Dad's still waiting for me to live up to my potential. And pat. And guys, if you said it wrong, it's... Wait, I'll show you where. So look on the page. Also, it was just about there. If I said it wrong, then just write that thingy and tell me what it actually says. Here, if you can't really see it, it's there. I don't know, you might not see or something, so doesn't matter. Pat. Oh, what is it? In a lot of ways, being on the swim team was worse than being in middle school. First off, all we had to be at the pool by 7:30 every morning, and the water was always freezing cold. Guys, I'll show you the picture of both pages because I can't really fix that. So, if you haven't read this, then don't really start. Then you might not want to watch this. Well, you can read it by yourself, but I'm just reading it to you if you're not a good reader, or you don't really want to read it yourself. So I'm just going to do different chapters. I should. And second of we were all crammed into 2 lanes, so I was always had somebody on my tail trying to get around me. Wait, can you see it? Trying to get around me. Splish, tap. The reason we had to use 2 lanes was because swim practice was at the same time as the water jazz class. I actually tried to convince Dad to let me do water jazz instead of swim team, but he wouldn't go for it. Come on, ladies, get those arms up. Look, wait, I'll show you Greg. Greg is, you see on the front cover, Greg is him, and his brother Roderick is him. Then there's a little brother called Manny. And I'll show you what he actually wanted to do, but his dad wouldn't let him. I think it's on this page, and it is, you see him there? He wants to be in the ladies' team. We're nearly up to where my chapter is. We just have to turn the page. So we're soon gonna finish this video. Then I might talk to you for a bit. Well, I don't know. This was the first summer the coach let us boys wear swimming trunks instead of those skimpy racing trunks. But Mum said Roderick's hand-me-down bathing suit was perfectly fine. Your friend will be jealous because you'll be so fast. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. After swim practice, Roderick would pick me up in his band's van. Mum had this crazy idea that if me and Roderick spent quality time on the ride home every day, we wouldn't fight as much. But all it did was make things a lot worse. Roderick was always a half-hour late picking me up. This is the pictures. You'll see both of them. I should stop saying that to you. No. And he wouldn't let me sit up front. He said the trolley line would ruin his seat, even through the van is something like 15 years old. Get in the back. That's not actually good because get in the back. But in the back, what actually is there's no chairs. I shouldn't say it. Because it's actually, look, you can see a van and that's what it's like. So what would happen if you, there's not any chairs on the thing, would just, Roderick's van doesn't actually have any seats in the back, so I had to squeeze in with all the band equipment. And every time the van came to a stop, I had to pray I didn't get my head taken off by one of Roderick's drums. We're nearly up to it. This is the page. Okay, so this is what we're going to read, and this is where my folder chapters are at. That's where we're going to read in the next video. I ended up walking home every day instead of getting a ride from Roderick. I figured it was better to just walk the 2 miles than to get brain damage riding in the back of that van. Halfway through the summer, I decided I was pretty much done with swim team. So I came up with a trick to get out of practice. I'd swim a few laps and then ask the coach if I could use the bathroom. Then I'd just hide out in the locker room until practice was over. The only problem with my plan was that it was something like 0 degrees in the boys' bathroom. So it was even colder in there than it was in the pool. Okay, I've finished reading it, and next time we'll read the next chapter. I'll just show you the rest of the books I have. Well, this is not like all of the books I have. That's the books because I bring those to school so I could read them. But this one I got from school. The ones I bring to school do have more. Like I have the Long Crawl and Do It Yourself, lots of them. The one I bring to school is Dive Wimpy Kid, The Getaway. Let me show you guys where I am, so you know where we'll be going up to. We're going to read a lot in the next chapter, by the way, because I'm here, and that's how much I'm going to read, because I've read a lot of this one. My other one is Diary of Wimpy Kid, Hard Luck. That's the front and that's the back. And I'll show you the back of this. That's the front, that's the back. I'll show you the front. Well, you already see it, but you haven't seen the back, right? And now for the last bit. I'm just going to talk to you for a bit. So Dive Wimpy Kid is a really good book, right? Am I telling you? So it's one of the really good books that Jeff Kinney, and it's by someone called Jeff Kinney. He's American. American. He's a really good writer. He's a really nice man. He made some stuff for kids, because I'm a kid and I like it. Yeah, so he's a really nice man. The video's finished. Bye, guys!